Alright, so we need to attack this place. The garrison's only 4 units. They do have a rather depleted unit. This is going to be a land battle. We can totally do this. And you're saying this is going to be an easy victory. I'm not going to auto-resolve it though, because like all of those guys would just die. We need commissars to fill the men with zeal and pride. Well, clearly we don't. We just need the Emperor and the belief in the Emperor's goodwill. The Emperor protects. Unless, apparently, if you're flagellants, in which case you just collapse. So I really do hope they apply the Foundation patch to Immortal Empires. That seems like one hell of an oversight. Alright, nice open battle, which is great, considering it's my cavalry that didn't take much damage. So this time, I'm going to take them just kind of in the centre here. Because I don't want my swordsmen to do too much. This is going to be mostly down to ranged attacks and cavalry. If at all possible.
Karl Franz!
The handguns. There. What have I forgotten? We'll have you start there and we'll just run you into the forest and hopefully you can catch someone unawares. Oh yeah, and the flagellants, where are you? We'll stick the flagellants there. Formed up over there, interesting. Go and hide. So what do they have which I need to be concerned about? They have a fair amount of ranged attack. They have the halberdiers. It's probably the halberds mostly that I'm concerned about. I'm basically just going to try and flank them. Something like that. The Emperor there. Flagellants actually would do well in a front attack. I mean, if I could use the flagellants against the halberds, their halberds would just disintegrate. Alright, see how that does. And the Reichsguard, of course. So actually, we want the Reichsguard over there, and then you there. You're a bit lost with the Foundation patch. Basically, the Foundation patch is the first really big major patch that changed a lot of the underlying mechanics. So it added a whole bunch of skills and skill trees to all of the legendary lords of the core 4 races. So that's the dwarves. Did it change Chaos? I'm not sure it did change Chaos. Dwarves, Empire, Vampire Counts, and the Orcs all have massively improved skill trees, more in line with the latter factions that they introduced. It also meant that regiments of renown you can't just recruit straight away. There is a cooldown now. And there are a couple of other things, but those are like the 2 main bits. But the very fact that it's just a patch released by Creative Assembly for the core game, why isn't it there? Right, you guys are now hidden. So be really, really quiet.
Detachments, move!
Actually, no, stay there.
General! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Find your targets! Shoot! Handgunners!
Hang on. Let's make sure this gets done properly. So handguns. Front line, right there. Crossbows, there. Go. And yes, I would very much like you to run.
Reichsguard Knights! Handgunners! The ground quakes! Glory to the Empire! For Heldenhammer! Handgunners! Crossbowmen! Missile infantry!
That's right, run away.
Stalin's revenge!
Halberdier's just going to disintegrate. Exactly as I was hoping.
Crossbows Shoot them! Verheldenhammer! See to it!
Should be a pretty good shot, actually. Beautiful! Lovely. And, in fact, just firing into the back of them should be pretty effective. Let's get closer.
March as one!
Likewise.
Heading out!
Oh, they're running already. Maybe it's been left out for balance reasons. No, I suspect it's because they had two different teams. One team that was working on Warhammer 1 stuff, one team that was working on Warhammer 2 stuff. They just didn't swap the code bases. I think it's something literally as simple as that.
We serve the Emperor!
Like they've been working on Warhammer 2, which include Immortal Empires.
I will not stand idle! Handgunners! Yes, my lord! Reichsguard Knights! Sterling's revenge! Move out!
Let's make sure they don't run away, shall we?
Handgunners! Take aim! We are ready! Retreat!
Though we've already won this battle and it's a siege, so I don't actually need to kill them all. But I feel like I should. I have a definite feeling like I should just be killing them all. There we are. Oh no! One man is allowed to escape and tell the world Franz is here. Franz is like, sit down! I love the fact I zoomed in just as that happened. Decisive victory. Not as good as heroic, but I'll take it. We lost... Ooh, we still lost 70. Probably flagellants, though. They are a bit fragile. They're kind of squishy. Yeah, they killed 75, but they lost half of their unit, and considering how massive their unit is, that's a fair amount. But hey, I'll take it. A victory is a victory. . 17 survived. I thought only one did. Disappointed! Money! Rank gained. Now this... Do I want to risk taking 4 grand and not conquering it this turn? Or I could just do a loot and occupy. Loot and occupy. Bold! Charge bonus and leadership increase. Faction destroyed. Marienburg has been obliterated. Now get out of my land!
Summon the Elector Counts!
Right, you definitely need to recuperate your troops. There is a fair amount of local recruitment, so Gorsel clearly had some building stuff. We'll do some repairs. And the wasteland is now fit for proclamation. We definitely want the public order. Because public order is a bit of an issue here, apparently. You are still recovering public order, that's fine. We can upgrade you to get even more growth. Upgrade you for even more monies. Because money is good. Wasteland, you can be upgraded. Aha, that's awesome. Marienburg goes from a coastal hamlet to a coastal village. Even more growth. And a bigger garrison, more money. Most importantly, the more money. Reminds me of the flagellants in Medieval 2 used to crusade and just send in whole armies of them to soften off cities, but they would die horribly, but hey ho. Yeah, Dana, that's true. I used to do the same. What armies were they? Like Templars and Hospitallers.
nation calls.
Okay, you're recovering your troops, you're going to need to do that. Then I think we're going to make our way back to Marienburg so that we can get 2 units of Pistoliers and 2 units of Spears. I really like this army composition. This is a strong army. And then after that we can decide who our next threat is. Or we can sit back for a little bit and try and recover our economy. Because I think that our army strength has outstripped the economy strength. Simply because we were non-stop war. Although this is only like turn 15 or something crazy. Like, we've actually moved very quickly. It's like the beginning of the Dwarf campaign, actually. We're just like, boom, 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 boom. Take, 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 take. That's right. Back off. It's actually kind of a good thing they didn't just declare war on us. Now, I don't think I'm at war with anyone at this point. So I think I need to replenish my troops. And then go and do the mission quest. And I think that starts a war against Middenland. So at that point we have a new target. Does Mortal Empires have a goal like the Vortex? It's done in the same way as Total War Warhammer 1. Where you do have like a campaign objective. But it is a little more open-ended. Basically it's conquer stuff. The gods are angry. The omens are ill. Something you've done has angered the gods, yet they are fickle. They may forgive you in time. Or more immediate appeasement may be necessary. So we can have angry gods for 4 turns, which does actually increase growth in all provinces. Or we can pay tribute, which does not increase growth, but it does increase public order. I'm going to say so be it, because I want the growth. Let them stew. They should be patient, for your realm will endure and grow, and they will reap their benefit. We are now making a fair amount of money per turn, which makes me much more happy. Okay, Reichland. You have a lot of things upgraded, but we are still waiting for pop growth level 4. I mean, we are producing a lot of growth now, which is fantastic. But Alhart, you can upgrade the farmland. And you also have another buildy thing available. And Altdorf builds all of these things next turn, which is going to be awesome. What do I really need from you? A weaving house, probably. Yeah, this is the economic place. Like, I'm going to decree that every single one of the villages must have at least the industrial tier. Oh, did I just dismantle something? I feel like I just dismantled something. Nope, apparently not. Ah, now we can get the Imperial Harbour bonuses. Growth in all provinces, nice. Additional money from trade, additional tradable resources, and then income from ports. Which is basically 10% more money from Marienburg. Oh no, Altdorf support too. So, in fact, yeah, we can get money from both. Why do I feel like my map's just moved? It's because it has. Where's Altdorf gone? There it is. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Emperor. I'm going to leave you here in Gorsel because they are having some rather significant public order issues. Meanwhile, Altdorf is fine. I could actually stop taxing you guys and that would resolve part of the problem. Let's do that. And then... what's the problem? You're saying you have enough upgrades. I don't care about the upgrades. I don't know, I kind of like there being a bit of a more contained objective in Vortex.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Tori, you are friendly and you now want trade. You see what's happening, don't you? Like, we're all becoming the Empire. Alright then, Toddbringer. I'll make friends with you. What was I saying? Right, I will check the chapter thingy.
I will hear what you have to say.
Non-aggression pact. Who's this with? Cassio. I don't even know who that is. I don't think they existed when I was doing my Bretonia game. Like, someone else must have gobbled them up. Achievement unlocked, Trade Attaché. I'll have to have a look and see what that is all about. But I can do that while it's loading. Trade Attaché. Have a trade agreement with 5 other factions at the same time. Yeah, all the things are trading with me. And this are the Norskans on their way. Unfortunately, you can't play as them in this. That's another thing that's missing as a Norska. Yeah, when you feel like you've won, you've won. Strict. Franz is +1 public order. That's very helpful, considering. Sunmaker Hellstorm rocket battery. I've never actually had a Sunstorm rocket. Or not even a rocket. Oh, great cannons. Wow, Hammer of the Witches. And a valet, which is +8% magic item drop chance. Cool. Mystery meat. In a drive to improve combat stamina across your armed forces, the High Quartermaster has been experimenting with a new ration combinations. His latest concoction is a bowel-addling pantry of horseflesh, pickled fish, and forest spider spinnerets, served with the toasted discs of sweetened bread. They haven't a clue what they're eating, but the troops can't get enough. Army replenishment is up, but due to frequent toilet stops, movement range is down. That is actually okay. I need replenishment right now, so fine. Move up to level 13. So I think we're going to get the final level of pistol core, so we can get another 5% missile damage. And then probably speed of horse. I mean, we have... Do we have any gold? No, we don't have any gold units yet, except for the Regiments of Renown. I don't know if this applies to the Regiments of Renown. Yeah, it must do, actually. And 2 levels before we can get Deathclaw. We'll get the pistol core. Right then. Anti-infantry, good range. Range 480. Range 450. Actually have a longer range than the Great Cannon. That's interesting. Cannot run. Siege attacker. Missile damage 798. Time to add a bunch of shooty boom booms to the army. Yeah, quite possibly, quite possibly. Cannons are considered anti-large? Well, I'm definitely after the poor accuracy. Yeah, but I kind of get the feeling you just blanket an area with fire. You're expensive, it's the only downside. I think I'm going to hold off until I actually need you, because I can just recruit you straight before a battle. We're slightly improving relations here now. But I really need to move you here so I can pick up the Pistoliers. Although I could have you travel by sea to Marienburg. Alright.
Not while I reign.
First thing to check. If I leave, will that cause problems? Military presence +8. Yes. Provincial instability only lasts... Oh no, it's another 8 turns. Ouch. Yeah, we have to stay put, unfortunately. Do we still have provincial instability here? We do not. Construction, meanwhile. I could get rid of the rally field and replace it with a tax place, although Marienburg's going to level up soon, so we can build it there instead. Let's get the leveled up road, so we get another 8% money. That sounds great. And more growth, sure. And I was also going to check my diplomacy.
What?
So Ostland could trade.
Surely an agreement will be reached. But are we not all sons
We
of...
cannot.
Your mistake.
The Empire.
Greetings
Wissenland.
on behalf of the Empire.
Tisk.
What?
Tisk.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what
Nordland,
brings you
come
here?
on.
Ignore that.
Bordello. Go on, buddy.
What does the Emperor need?
Non-aggression. Good, good, good. How about trade? Oh. Carrick Ziflin. Go on, trade.
How? Yes.
Yes. More money. Marvelous. Kislev. Like, everyone's relation with me is increasing because we're really good at diplomacy, apparently. We're not trading with Musalant, though. So, Stirland, how are you feeling? You're going up to 51, you're going up to 61. I mean, we could certainly start bribing some of these people and then hopefully getting them a little bit closer to becoming a confederation.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Let's get a defensive alliance with Stirland.
Very well.
Military alliance?
I will.
Alright, now our relations are going to be improving hugely with you. Yeah, up to 76.
What?
Approach and make your...
Yeah, you already said that you didn't want to trade, didn't you? No, that was Wissenland. You haven't even done
Greetings
anything.
on behalf of the Empire.
On it.
A wise decision. And Tubbick land?
Signals? Come then.
Military alliance?
Only I refuse.
Alright. Still, our power is growing! Although Stirland could pull us into wars of their own, but that's fine. Probably. Probably. Karl's foreign policy. If you don't agree with us, join us peacefully, or we'll do it forcefully. To be honest, I'd be friendly with him for that. Yeah, me too. I really want to be able to move you back. Okay, so you were asking about what the objective in the game is. You do have objectives here, particularly the victory condition. So you're working through the chapter objective. So right now, I need to occupy, loot, raise 6 different settlements, and I've already done 4 of the 6. And in the meantime, I need to have a faction join us as a confederation. And recruit a battle wizard, and build either a foundry or an engineer workshop, and complete 8 missions and 1 quest chain before doing this. This seems really low. So I'm going to be hard pressed to do any of these chapter things, which is annoying because they're all worth a lot of money. Then ultimately there are victory conditions. So in the short campaign, I need to control either directly or through vassals and military allies. Really? Military allies? Huh. No, because I'm already allied with Stirland. And that's not displaying. So it has to be vassals. I don't know why I say military allies. Nordland, Ostland, Hochland, Middenland, Tabaksland, Ostermark, Reichland, Stirland, Averland, Wissenland, the Wasteland. Basically the whole of the Empire, in lore. And I also need to reclaim Sylvania, east and west. So I need to basically vassalize the Wood Elves. And also vassalize Coron, Altdorf, Drakenhof, Oak of Ages, Miragiano. Oh, 8 of these. Oh, and that includes a bunch of Lustria. These are all Lustria. That's interesting. And then make sure that all the warriors of Chaos, the Warhordes of Chaos, and the Acheron, the Everchosen are all dead. Or there's the long campaign, which has even more things that you need to do. So, for example, of this list, instead of 8 of them, you need to own all 17. I'm surprised that I need to take Sylvania. Oh, Sylvania! That's the Vampire Council. I was thinking that was Wood Elves. No, Sylvania's, this bit. Yeah, okay, that I can understand. Taking over this, because that is technically part of the Empire. Yes, I was thinking, it's like, why do I need to take out the Wood Elves? That makes no sense. No, I don't need to do that. We're good. We're cool. It's fine. So, in fact, these guys are Vlad von Karstein. I'm going to pause you for a second, because we're just neutral to each other. I'm going to say, go ahead and do that kind of quickly, to be honest. In fact, I'm just going to say, hang on, normal, normal. Neutral factions, animation speed, fast, fast. Enemy factions, normal, allied factions, normal, just so I know where your troops are. in my faction, that's fine. Alright, off we go. Lamia is east of Kislev's, where the Lamian vampires are. Ah. And also,
I hold Galmaraz. You may
Nagash's land is somewhere else. Nordland is... Yeah, there you go. You want non-aggression for 100. I'll accept that. So I'm peacefully trying to take out the Empire. Last time I did the Empire, I did it through war, mostly. But we're going to try and do it a little more peacefully this time. Although, for those who are refusing the goodwill of the Emperor, we will forcefully give them our goodwill. That corruption border looks way better than Warhammer 1. Yeah, they've done a bit of a better job. Golds. With the graphics and stuff. Or maybe it's just my upgraded graphics. I don't know. I am now playing everything on Ultra. Okay. Quest issued. Galmaraz. Move a character to the following province, Ostermark. Emperor Karl Franz has received an urgent message from the College of the Celestial Order. Skilled in divination, the Celestial Wizards are concerned by unusual eddies in the Wind of Azir. Using the vast magical astrolabe, which lies at the heart of the college's 16 towers, the astromancers have divined a dire conjunction of certain astral bodies portending doom for the Empire. However, the fluctuations of the sorcerer's winds are obscuring the precise nature of the threat. Only by taking observations from another geographic location can the wizards triangulate a more accurate divination. You want me to go all the way over there? Fine. So you have Warhammer 2 and not 1. Should you get it for Immortal Empires? I would say it's probably worth it, yeah. I mean, maybe wait until they've updated a bit. Like, at least got the foundation stuff in there. Maybe added Norska. But generally, yes. I don't know, is it on sale at the moment? Actually, I kind of doubt it, considering Mortal Empire's just released. It's a pretty good reason not to put it on sale. Talking from a game developer perspective. Right, so you can upgrade to make me more money. That'd be lovely. You guys are awaiting surplus in next turn. And then the Wasteland. Right, the Wasteland upgraded. I definitely 100%ly think that we need a tap room here. Because public order has been an issue. It's currently +4, but that's mostly because of the military presence. Although we still have the provincial instability, which will basically nullify the necessity of the military presence. Oh, and the character is providing too. Yeah. I'm going to do it here, actually. I'm going to get rid of the training fields. Because we're doing all of that in Altdorf. We don't need to duplicate it here.